I wanted to build a purpose-built team that was dedicated to supporting children who are new to Canada. But I didn't want to replicate services that already existed in the community. So I spent quite a bit of time speaking with community health centers, existing refugee clinics, other primary care providers, and said, what do you need? What is the gap? And what I kept hearing again and again is the gap in care is really for children who have some kind of medical complexity or psychosocial complexity.
A lot of our families that come to see us, they face systemic barriers. Health is not just physical health, it's mental health, is housing, is social services in general, is income, is settling to this country.
When children come here, we need to make sure, were they well nourished or were they malnourished? Because again, all of this influences so much their development and their potential for doing well and learning and thriving. But when they come to Canada, they have a different set of circumstances. Based on where they're living, their access to food may be in a shelter. Children who before are used to eating a traditional diet are now having hot dogs for lunch, pizza for dinner. Sometimes their social circumstances can lead them to make different food choices, so we see behaviors like binging, for example, a lot of weight gain.
I think it's important to have a robust and wide network of resources, simply because that's the best way we can serve families. No one is the expert, no one is dealing with this having, a firm grasp of this is how we go from A to B. It's all just everyone figuring out as they go along.
It's really about getting primary care and supporting them through the acculturation process. But if you add that little piece on top about having asthma, having precocious puberty, having autism, having cerebral palsy, and the list goes on, that becomes more than the little piece. That can sort of sink the whole ship. And that's what I realized was we had the capacity to build here with the expertise here.
We want every child to be able to achieve their best, and the only way that they can achieve their best is we make sure their nutrition is taken care of. We're making sure that the children who do have deficiencies are identified. We're making sure that the children who are having challenges with their eating or barriers to accessing food, these things are identified. And a multidisciplinary team is so important.
These families come from different stories. They have faced many barriers where they're coming from. They've had a different way of living than I had or my coworkers had. So how can I help advocate that your voice is heard and your cultural needs are also heard and respected, and go about it that way with the family together?
It's very important to have a place understand your needs. I believe this clinic understand what is new immigrant or newcomers needs. So they provide us with many resources, which place I can ask for housing, what is resources for social support. It's not just for medical service.
I think sometimes when working with families that are new to Canada, certainly that have experienced trauma and violence, it's not always about hearing a thank you. That can't be your barometer for a good day anymore. To me, it's a good day if a patient came back and felt comfortable sharing really powerful pieces of their story with me. It's a good day when I get an answer from a community partner and we've solved an issue.